Hello everyone, Rob Wilkinson from Crowd with us here on this balmy December evening. I'm joined by property developer
Shola
Adeniran, and we're outside his latest project in Tooting. So it's just over our shoulder here. Do you want to tell us a bit about it, Shola?
Yeah, it's quite an old building, built in the 1880s. One family have owned it since all that time. They've decided to move on, family circumstances have changed. So it's become available. It's a relatively simple project for us, an infill development to go up and also to the side. We also intend to apply for planning for 3 flats there. So we'll have a basement flat, ground level flat, one on top there. I don't know if you guys can see, but over to the left, at some point we'll show you, there are loads of developments like that. So it's simply just keeping in character and infilling all along the back here.
And you've got some experience of doing this with other projects in the area?
We have, yeah. So we actually have a project down the road at number 902, which was a commercial to residential conversion, 5 flats from an office block that was disused for 10, 12 years.
And tell us about the way that worked with the local authorities.
Wandsworth we found to be actually one of the most helpful councils in terms of they realise the importance of housing. They've got a strategy in place to hit their housing goals. We approached them and they said to us, we've got a thing called an empty homes grant. We've got disused buildings. We can't actually buy those ourselves because we're not set up for that kind of business. However, if you were to find a building that's been disused for a while, we're happy to give you a grant towards bringing it back into use. And that's what we've done. So we went out, we bought the building, it's approximately 230 square meters, came underneath permitted development for office, been disused for ages. We applied for planning for a second, for a basement flat, which we received. And the council quite nicely gave us £125,000 to bring it back into use and help the housing in London.
Very nice. And so that's rented out. You've got tenants moving in. Yeah, excuse the car behind us.
Yeah, no problem.
You've got tenants moving in next week, that's correct? Yeah.
That's correct. On Tuesday, the tenants move in. Very happy with that. It's been a labour of love. It's been a good 6 months, but it's been ultimately really, really rewarding. And yeah, we've learned a lot. And it led us to this.
And I find it rather interesting the way that you look at deals, because you're the only developer that I know that you have a master's in
corporate real estate finance and strategy. So went to Cass Business School, did my postgrad there, learned a lot about valuation, was a student at RICS. The banks joke with us that I've got a spreadsheet fetish, and I just want to know what the banks think, how they think, what they value things at, why they're doing things, because ultimately speaking, even though it's property, it's also about the credit markets and valuations, and that is what we really need to care about as developers. What value will the banks prescribe or ascribe to something, whether we are going to lose our shirt or whether we're going to make a profit, because it's business, we're in it to make a profit.
Very good. Okay, so we're looking forward to launching this project in the next few days.
Indeed, and I'm looking forward to working with you guys as well.
Thanks very much.
Super. Thanks, Rob.